check, 1, 2.
Oh, welcome back to Jolly's Rants. I'm Jolly the Patriotic Puppet, and here's your rant. And today, we've got more celebrity meltdowns. Yes. Oh, man, I love these celebrities. They just don't know when to shut up, and I have such a great time roasting them and make them looking like absolute asshats. But before we get into that, I need you to smash that like button right there, if you would, please. And first time on the channel, maybe hit that subscribe, because I need all you awesome patriots out there to help hook this channel up, take it to the next level, and we can make Muppets great again. All right, guys, now let's get into the melties. Here we go. All right, first one up to bat, we've got ourselves some retarded B. Oh, sorry, Cardi B. My bad. And she's a moron, and anything that comes out of her mouth is moronic. And oh boy, such an industry plant, stripper turned rapper, I guess. And of course, her music sucks. She's also been well known to talk about her stripper days when she used to put pills in men's drinks and knock them out and then rob them afterwards. Oh, what a class act this one is. And don't forget, she had to read off a script for Kamala's rally that she was at. It was pretty sad. She had to pull her phone out just to read what she wrote down because she's so retardy B. And here she is being even more retarded, talking about Trump. Let's go ahead and give a listen.
I know the White House watches my
You have a platform.
There's a president that he knows that I'm never supported him and stuff like that. I try to give people a warning, and it's like, it is what it is. It's like people thought it was funny. People made fun of my accent. People make fun of my speech. People forgot that people this and that. And it's like, y'all gonna see what's funny. Shit ain't funny right now, isn't it? Shit is really tough out here. It's really tough out here. Like, shit is really rough out here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I try to warn y'all. Don't the fuck with me. So it's like, what can I do to help y'all? I can't do nothing. My hands is in my ass, deep in it.
Wow.
America is in a very bad place.
You lose.
You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Oh, retarded B, how oblivious you really are to current events. My God. Oh, wow. Oh, how quickly you forget about the scamdemic. And, of course, Biden with his questionable 2020 win. And what did he do when he got into office? Well, he drove prices of gasoline through the roof. He drove prices of groceries through the roof. Interest rates were out of control. Oh, and not to mention 20 million plus illegal aliens coming over our border of all types and sizes. We're talking from Chinese terrorists right down to the Venezuelan gang members. But you don't want to talk about that. No, you don't. You want to try and make it seem like, oh, things are tough out here now. Yeah, why? Because of ICE? Because they're taking away your family members? You sorry piece of shit. But either way, I don't listen to retarded B, because she ain't nothing but a sorry sack of shit industry plant who has all her lyrics written for her. And of course, she thinks she's just the greatest rapper ever when she ain't nothing but garbage. And I'm on the side of Nicki Minaj these days. I love Nicki. She's come out as a Trump supporter and a Republican, and she has been well known to make Cardi B look like a complete asshat. Look it up. They've been fighting for a while, and I can see why. You know, Nicki's actually an intelligent woman and a good rapper that writes her own lyrics. Cardi B is the exact opposite. What a piece of shit. I heard Diggs, her latest boyfriend, after she dropped Offset, her baby daddy, another rapper, she picked up on Diggs, who's like a wide receiver for the Patriots, I think. And, last I heard, things ain't going so well. I wonder why. So she's going to be a single mommy of not one, but two different baby daddies. Very suiting for a ex-stripper. Now tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chopping block, we got Brian Cox. Yeah, he definitely looks like a cuck. Oh, boy, this guy, he's been in a lot of movies, you know. He's been around for a long time. I think I recognize him from maybe one of the X-Men movies, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, he's out here talking shit about you-know-who. Let's go ahead and hear him out. Roll that clip.
He's nuts. He's mad.
I mean, he's unpleasant. The man just made me feel like I wanted to go and have a shower.
Wow.
I found him really unpleasant. Just an unpleasant aura.
Energy.
But actually, at root, he's an abused child, I think.
His father.
Yeah. I think there's something, and he was more resilient than his brother, who became an alcoholic. And of course, his niece writes a lot about it as well.
She does, yeah.
About that family. As an actor, I have to think that it's a mitigating situation, because nobody is born bad. You know, if you walk into a hospital and you go into the bathroom where there's a lot of babies, try and pick out the Adolf Hitler or the Donald Trump. It would be impossible.
You lose. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Mr. Cox in your mouth. I mean, Mr. Cox, that's terrible. That's terrible. I'm sorry you had such a bad run-in with our president. You know what? I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if he's unpleasant. I don't care if he's a little bit rash. I don't care if he's a little abrasive. You know why? Because that's why I voted for him. I needed somebody to get in the office and kick some ass, drain the swamp, and start rooting out you disgusting demtards that continue to ruin our country with your stupid policies and your garbage ideas. And you're just another libtard dipshit, and it sounds like you're not even from our country, so I'm not sure about that. I might have to check up on that. He might be British. But either way, nobody cares about your swinging jowls, crying about your little run-in with Trump. Wah, 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 bullshit. We don't give a fuck what you think. And that's the bottom line, because the Jolster said so. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the list, we've got Cher. Cher? Is she still alive? Holy shit, she's still kicking. I'll be damned. Well, it looks like maybe Cher might be suffering from a little bit of TDS. It tends to happen when you get in your old age. You get a little senile. But either way, here is Cher, and my God. She got more plastic in her face than a box of Legos. Holy shit. What happened to her? Go ahead and roll the clip, and let's hear what this retard has to say.
He's an asshole. He's so dangerous, and what he brings to my country, what he's awakened in my country is bigotry and distrust and a certain kind of supremacy in certain groups, and he lies. He tells something, and then you go back and you see what he said, and it seems like the truth both times. He's so terrific at lying. I've never seen anybody so good. I mean, it's amazing. I could go on and on this subject forever because I'm so traumatized by him.
You lose.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh, stupid Cher. Hasn't been relevant since the 70s, since the old Sonny and Cher days. I mean, she's put out a couple songs since then, but nothing that's too good. I mean, I think she had one hit song that came out like in 99 or 2000, but after that, she's been irrelevant. And she's also known for dating men a third of her age, basically her grandchildren's age. Gross. I don't know what kind of man would want to get with that. Oh boy. But anyway, so you're terrified. Yes, so scary because he's making supremacy groups. Is that what you're trying to say here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course you're gonna say that because you have no other talking points. No, you even contradicted yourself. You're like, oh, he speaks the truth here, and then he speaks the truth there. I just don't understand why he's so good at lying, because maybe he's not. Yeah, moron, but of course you ain't gonna believe that. No, you're just gonna stick with your Hollywood elite brethren who go around and have a little adrenochrome shots at your little parties, don't you, Cher? Is that how you stayed so young looking? On top of all the plastic surgery you've obviously had, but you're a moron. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. You are irrelevant. You haven't been relevant since the 1900s, woman. Give it up. It's time to retire. Go ahead and sit your grandma ass down and knit a blanket or two and shut the fuck up, because we're making America great again, and I don't give a shit what you celebrities have to say. Get the fuck out of here, Cher. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chopping block, we got to check back in with Ashley Judd. Yes, last time we checked on her, she was, well, at the beach in a bikini and not very flattering looking in her old age. Oh, yikes. Woo, boy, it's going to be a hard time getting that image out of my head. You can see it. It's on one of the older celebrity meltdowns. Got a few back. Go ahead and check the playlist here on the channel. But we thought we'd check in with her again, see how she's doing. Maybe she's gained a little bit of her sanity back since the old TDS has run amok in her brain. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I am a member of the Vegan Club. This is the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport edition, and I left my suitcase on my flight here, and I don't care because I just walked back and got it, and it really just gave people an opportunity to be nice. And you know what my end is. You can tell everything you know about a person by how they handle lost luggage. I'm really hot because I have a postmenopausal body, and this is super cute. It's really hot, but I don't care that I don't have a coat to go to be with my Lakota friends, because I have a postmenopausal body and so I don't care that I don't have a coat, and I don't care that I ate my salad in a jar from a vending machine with my hands, because my nana said when I was 17 it was okay to eat salad with my hands, and who needs to use plastic anyway? Not I, said the fly. And oh yeah, we would watch the news, and I don't care that none of the rest of y'all will know that that was back in the day when we had, count them, 3 television stations plus PBS, ABC, NBC, CBS, and PBS. That's when I started eating with my hands, and I don't care.
You lose.
I am a nasty woman.
Okay. Yeah, she seems completely sane. Yeah, no, she seems fine. Yeah, she's doing well, definitely. I mean, you got to be on top of your game here if you're still wearing a mask in 2026. You got to be kidding me. Oh, boy. You're wearing a mask to try and protect yourself from germs, but you're eating salad out of a jar with your hands. Right. All right, there you go. Oh, boy. Oh, man. We really need to make insane asylums great again, because I tell you what, I think we got a poster child over here with Ashley. Oh, boy. And thanks for reminding us that you're post-menopausal or whatever. We don't give a fuck, you old bag. You just need to shut the fuck up and kick rocks, because we really don't care what you have to say, and you haven't had a decent movie come out since the 90s, so you're irrelevant. Once again, it's time to tuck and roll, you weirdo. God, she's weird. All right, next on the chopping block, we've got Luis Guzman. Oh boy, he looks familiar. I'm sure I've seen him in a couple movies. Let's see what he's doing these days. He does commercials for DraftKings now. Oh boy, your career tanked, didn't it? Well, either way, this asshat feels like he's got something to say about the old deportation and stuff like that. So he doesn't stand with ICE, is what I'm gathering here. Let's go ahead and hear him out. Roll that clip.
Hey guys, how you doing? I want to make a statement about what happened today in Minnesota.
Oh.
I'd like to say my condolences to the family. These ICE idiots are out of control.
Oh, yeah?
And this should never happen.
Oh.
And people, we need to speak up. We need to step up.
Do you know?
This can't continue this way.
Okay.
Innocent people are being killed. How many people have died in custody already? This is out of hand. This is mayhem. It's not America. You know, this is a bunch of unlawful idiots trying to make laws that don't work, and they lie and they lie and they lie. When are we going to get tired of the lying people? When are we going to get tired of all this line. You know, it's terrible. It's tragedy today. You know, this is America, man. And people shouldn't be killed this way. You know, some idiot says something like, oh, people shouldn't use their car as a weapon. No. That's a bad excuse.
Oh, really?
That's a cover-up.
Okay.
People, please, get up and stand up. This shit has to end. And it's in our hands. Let's do what we gotta do, whatever it is.
You lose.
Emotional damage.
Oh, Luis, boy, I tell you, your intelligence really shines through with all them big words, you know. Oh, my God. I think he's probably illiterate, more than likely. You don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about that dipshit that tried to run over an ICE agent and got popped for it. Yeah, you remember the wife of the woman that was shot was screaming out, "Go, baby, go!" You know, while they were literally tailing ICE agents and harassing them all day long. Yet, she was an innocent bystander, just so innocent, just so innocent. Did you realize that ICE agent had to go to the hospital? Yeah. You can't plow your SUV into somebody and expect them not to react, especially law enforcement, when they literally have their gun pulled on you, telling you to get out of the car. And what do? You hit the gas? But the ICE agent is the bad guy, right? Right? Oh, yeah, you got it all figured out, don't you, Louise? Holy shit, these people are morons. Absolutely stupid. Thank God you're irrelevant. Nobody really knows who you are, or else you might actually have some kind of sway on a bunch of other morons like yourself. But don't you worry, we've got Tim Walsh and others to do that for you, you dumbass. Oh, wow. Stick to your DraftKings commercials, moron. We don't need to hear your 2 cents. We don't care about your bullshit. And this is how we make America great again, is by deporting all the fucked up illegals that came into our country thanks to your good buddy Biden. Yeah, who I'm sure you voted for and thought he was a great president. Oh, yeah, just wonderful. Fucking asshole. Anyway, it's time for you to tuck and roll, and maybe we should check your papers on the way out, just in case. All right, next on the chopping block, of course, we got to have a clip from old crybaby Jimmy. Unfortunately, his show was not canceled. It was just taken down for a little while, and now he's back spewing his rhetoric bullshit. And this is another 2-minute clip of god-awful blah blah that pours out of this forsaken commie mouth of his, but I'm not going to play all that. I'm not going to put you through the torture. We're just going to play the first few seconds, because that's the part that really is important to see here, folks. Let's go ahead and roll it.
You know what? Maybe they're trying, I know what they're doing. They're trying out a new slogan. Donald J. Trump is going to kill you.
Pause. Jimmy, what are you doing? Why would you put a shirt up like this? Huh? This is on broadcasted late night TV, folks. Donald Trump is going... Could you imagine, just for a minute, could you imagine if some conservative talking point person walked around wearing a shirt saying Joe Biden is going to kill you, or a bummer is going to kill you? You know why we don't wear shirts like that? Because we're not assholes, and we don't try to incite more violence. This is all this is. This is rhetoric. This is inciting violence. This is stirring up your crowd, creating fear, mongering. This is god-awful. This guy needs to be taken off the air. I am appalled by this. Absolutely disgusted. Somebody went out of their way to print up this fucking shirt, and then he shows it off like it's funny. This isn't funny. You're an asshole. And no, Donald J. Trump is not going to kill anybody. My God, except maybe some Iranians. once in a while when he drops a couple bombs here and there. But it doesn't matter. What you need to know is he's not out to go after the American citizen. Moron! He's going after illegals. It's that simple. But no, they got to twist the narrative and put out some sick, twisted shit like this. This is why I'm not going to play the rest of the clip. This fucking asshat does not deserve the airtime. Jimmy Kimmel is a dipshit. Jimmy Kimmel cries on air like a little man-child. He's a bitch. And he proves it over and over again. He is a asshole who does nothing but sit here and push the rhetoric of the left. And frankly, I am sick of his Down syndrome looking retarded face. I've had enough. And on that note, it's time for you, Kimmel, finally to tuck and roll. All right, next on the chopping block, we got ourselves Frances Fisher. She's she's been in Hollywood for a long time. Yes, she has. As you can tell, she is definitely long in the tooth. Oh man. Woo! Grandma, it's time to go ahead and put the camera down. You ain't doing anybody any favors by showing that mug. Oh boy. But either way, she's here to tell you how she feels about ICE and that poor lady that was shot. Oh, cry me a river. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Say her name.
No.
Renee Nicole Good.
Retard.
Shot in the face by an ICE officer.
Mm-hmm.
She was in her car. Wheels turned away from the officer standing outside of her door.
While he's telling her to get out of the car. Mm-hmm.
And he shot her point blank.
After she tried to run him over. Yep.
Kristi Noem already is saying that he was defending himself.
Goddamn
That is a lie.
No, it's not.
What's it going to take? Is it going to take the president walking down Fifth Avenue and shooting somebody and he'll still get off?
Where do you come up with this shit?
This was cold-blooded murder, guys.
No, it wasn't.
Look at the videos.
I did.
The truth is there.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck this cabal.
Yeah.
Impeach, convict, remove. All of them have to go.
You lose.
You stupid bitch! You filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
You know, looking at your background there, it looks like you're in a pretty nice house. Yeah, I got a feeling that you might be in a, what do you call it, a gated community. Yeah, I'm sure you are, being a high prestige actress that's been in Hollywood for decades. Am I right? Yeah. How do you feel about that gated community? How do you feel about that big wall going around your house to protect you? Isn't it nice to know that you don't have paparazzi or rabid fans rushing your front door right now? Isn't that a good thing, that you can have your solitude? Yeah? Well, that's how the country feels, bitch. We're sick of seeing illegals pouring over our borders, wide open borders where any jackass could come through. So what did we do? We decided to vote in the man that said he was going to take care of that bullshit that your precious president did. Yes, Biden drawing in 20 million plus illegals into our country. Yet you want to sit here and spew your rhetoric, try to speak your truth, when you know goddamn well you're wrong on so many levels, but you just can't accept it. No, you can't accept the fact that that dumb bitch shouldn't even have been there in the first place. If she wouldn't have been out harassing ICE like she did on a daily basis, because she's got no job, she had nothing better to do than go out and be a ICE harasser. Well, she fucked around and found out. But you just can't accept that, can you? No, you want to use her as a martyr. You're a sorry bitch. Oh my God. These Hollywood elite are so retarded. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. Either way, I'm tired of looking at this old bag. Listen here, Grandma. Tuck and roll, bitch. We ain't listening to your rhetoric anymore. We all know you guys do nothing but spew lies. Well, it's award seasons again, folks, and we all know how award seasons go. Yes, between the Grammys, the Golden Globes, and ultimately the Academy Awards, where all these rich, prick, entitled celebrities come out, spew their rhetoric, and sit here and preach to you some bullshit after they go home in their little rich-looking limousine with their catered chefs and their physical trainers and their beautiful houses on the hill with the big gated community and the fence all around their yard. Yeah, but they want to sit here and spew some bullshit to you. And here's another one. I think this was at, I want to say the Golden Globes. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and run it.
To my brown sisters and little brown girls watching tonight, our softness is not a liability. Our death is not too much. Our light does not need permission to shine. We belong in every room we walk into. Our voices matter, and our dreams deserve space. Thank you so much, everybody.
This some repugnant shit.
Make it make sense, folks. Make it make sense. Rich, pampered, star of a movie, Golden Globe in her hand. Yet, I gotta shout out to the little brown girls. Shut the fuck up. America is an equal opportunity place. Has been for a long time. You do realize the 60s are over, right? You do realize that you have equal rights, right? No, of course you don't. You're just oppressed. Yeah, racism everywhere, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. They have nothing better to do than to write down this stupid shit. Ricky Gervais said it best. Nobody cares what your political beliefs are. Thank your God, thank your agent, take your reward, and kick rocks. It's that simple. But no, you got to make some kind of political statement. But of course you do. Oh, God, I hate these people so much. Anyway, Tiana, you'll be a drop in the bucket, a one-hit wonder. Nobody will give a shit or know who you are 10 years from now because from what I've seen, your acting abilities are shit. And nobody gives a fuck. I'm sure they'll force you in a few more movies, but after a while, you will be irrelevant. Because true talent always rises to the top. Yep. And you are definitely not talented. From what I've seen in the little clips you had in that movie that you won that award for, you were literally in it for 20 minutes. Tops. And it was nothing. You portrayed, like I said, a single mom that's pregnant that's going to go out and fight ice or whatever. Fuck off. It's so stupid. Oh my God. I won't even mention the movie. I know Paul W.S. Anderson or whatever his name is did the movie. It was shit. It flopped. It tanked. But of course it's up for Best Picture this year. Of course it is. Of course it is. Anyway, take that little reward and stuff it right where the sun don't shine. And tuck and roll, bitch. All right. And speaking of irrelevant actresses who have fallen off the map, here is Wanda Sykes, who hasn't been in a movie since the 90s, I think. God, I can't even remember the last movie she was in. Was it Pootie Tang? I don't know. Either way, she ain't been around for a long time, but of course, she's out here on the red carpet for the Golden Globes, and she's got to put her 2 cents in on ice and all that shit. Let's go ahead and hear it out.
The pin, be good. Tell me about
be
the
good.
pin.
Yes. Of course, this is for the mother who was murdered by ICE agent, and it's really sad. And you know, I know people are out marching and all today, and we need to speak up. We need to be out there and shut this rogue government down, because it's just awful what they're doing to people.
You lose.
We have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke.
Once again, retard's gonna retard, and of course she had to throw it out there. This young mother. You forgot to mention that the 2 kids she had prior to the one she had now were taken away from her. Yeah, for being a bad mother. That's why she doesn't have custody of them anymore. And of course, after her divorce from a man, she went so far libtard that she decided she's automatically lesbian. How does that happen? Did you just flip a switch? Like, oh, I don't like penis anymore. Today I like vagina. Yeah. That's how that works, right? Ah, shut the fuck up. These people are so insane. so batshit crazy. Oh, the evil empire and his horrible stormtroopers of ice are going down the streets and just murdering people left and right. Oh, everywhere you see it. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. Bullshit. Where's the pin that you're supposed to be wearing for all these poor girls that have been raped or murdered by illegal aliens over these last few years? Ain't seen no pins for that, folks. Nope, not a one. No, they don't want to mention that. They don't want to talk about that because all the illegal aliens are just peaceful, loving people that just want to have a better life. Yeah. Bullshit. Not saying there isn't some of those people involved. Not saying all illegals are bad. But that's the main point there, bitch, is illegal. They came over the border illegally, which makes them a breaking of the law, which means they need to be deported. I don't care if she's the nicest grandma in the world. Doesn't matter. They gotta go. Yep. You pushed us to this point. We might have reconciled with you. We might have let a few stay back in the day if we would have worked something out, but no. You forced Biden in with some bullshit voting that happened in 2020, and we all know about that, folks. Yep, spiking the votes in the middle of the night. You remember. Yeah. And then once Biden got in, what did he do? Oh, he opened up them borders and just let them flood on in. Oh, yeah, 20 million plus. I remember the news, seeing caravan after caravan after caravan, mostly military-age men, poor little girls getting raped at the border, sold into human smuggling. But you don't want to talk about that. No, you don't. Nope. You just want to orange bad, and it is ice, and blah, 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 blah. Stupid Wanda. No wonder you're irrelevant, and no wonder you haven't had a movie career in years. And it's absolutely sad and pathetic that they put you out here front stage like you got some kind of point to make. Take that pin and stick it where well, you know where to stick it. Tuck and roll, bitch. Oh, speaking of retards and their pins, here's another one. Matt Damon. I loved it when South Park spoofed this guy, but here he is. He's managed to take his head out of Ben Affleck's ass for a couple of minutes to talk about these stupid little pins they're wearing. And, well, let's listen in to old Matt, see what he has to say.
I think like a lot of like millions of people around the country were really concerned with what's going on, and I think it's about raising awareness about what's happening in our cities and on our streets, and it hopefully will promote a larger discussion about this.
You lose.
Did you know frozen pea can make for a delicious summer treat?
Matt Damon. Yeah, we do need to have a conversation. We do. About all the illegal immigrants running wild in our country. That's the real conversation we need to be having. But of course, you ain't talking about that. No, you're not. You're talking about, oh, this poor lady who was gunned down in cold blood by ICE, blah, blah, blah. Man, they love to run with that narrative, don't they? Yeah. And you know what? It's funny is the mainstream media and asshats like Matt here, they fill these libtards' heads up with bullshit and make them go out and protest and get involved and get in front of ICE and put themselves in harm's way, trying to make them think that they're actually heroes when they're not. They're morons. They're stupid. They have been brainwashed and indoctrinated to believe the bullshit rhetoric that spews out of their favorite celeb's mouth. And here is just another example of it. The hell is wrong with you? You've got a great career. You've made some good movies. I ain't gonna lie. He's made some good ones. He's made some bad ones too. But either way, can you just shut up and act? We don't care what you have to say. You got more money than God. You've got several properties around the world. Go back to your gated community, enjoy your personal chef, and shut up. No more bullshit. All right, man? It just sucks. Stick with Mark Wahlberg, right? Why don't you call him up and get a few talking points? He might just learn you something. You dick. Either way, it's time for old Matt Damon to tuck and roll. All right, folks, we got some good news here, okay? Not all the celebrities are retarded. Not all of them. Most of them, but not all of them. And one of them that's not is the man, the myth, the legend, Chuck Norris himself. And I just wanted to play this little clip for you guys to kind of prove that there's some good ones out there. Yeah. And I hope in my future that I get to meet the legend Chuck Norris before he moves on to the Graceland. But either way, let's go ahead and roll his clip, see what he's got to say.
Why are you a conservative, sir? Well, I used to be a Democrat, but unfortunately the Democrats went too far to the left, and the Republicans moved into their position that the Democrats were 40 years ago. See? And so what the Democrats believed 40 years ago, the Republicans believe today. And so I realized that I had to go to a Republican because the Democrats just got too far off the trail. It just got completely off the trail and lost all reality of what America stood for. And so I realized that Republicans at this point in time are more focused on what is best for America than what the Democrats are.
No truer words have been spoken by old Chuck. He's absolutely right, folks. This is the kind of stuff that I try to tell my 80-year-old grandpops. He still thinks that the Democrats is the better party because he still thinks he's in the JFK days. He is so wrong, and he just doesn't understand what's really going on. But fortunately for us, a master martial artist and acting legend of Chuck Norris, well, he saw the light. Yeah. He even admitted he used to be a Democrat. And this is the case for a lot of people out there who woke up to the nonsense, the bullshit, the brainwashing, the rhetoric, the lies. Good on you, Chuck Norris. I always knew you were a smart one. And, well, this just kind of proves it, folks. Can you relate to Chuck? Did you have an epiphany like this? I know I did. Back in the day when I was just a young Muppet, I actually thought the Democrats were the better party. Yeah, it's true. Grew up in Seattle, Washington, so you can imagine the amount of indoctrination that was going around this old puppet back in the day. But as time went on, and we got into the 2000s, I started to kind of take a look around and be like, wait a minute. Especially when that old bummer got into office. Boy, that really changed things. It really changed my mind because nobody stoked the flames of racism like old bummer did. That's for sure. And that was about the time that I decided I ain't fucking around with these Democrats anymore. And I switched parties myself. But good on you, Chuck. And I'm glad you're able to come out and say it and still save face. Nobody's trying to cancel you yet. But careful what you say, because you know them libtards are looking to cancel celebrities that come out against the Democratic Party. Thank God for Chuck. He could probably kick all their asses at the same time. Right on, Chuck Norris. Keep kicking. We'll see you on the next one. Tuck and roll. Oh, this might be my favorite clip of the video, guys. This is a gem. Here we got Pam Grier, who hasn't done a movie in God knows how long. I think she played Jackie Brown in Tarantino's movies, but she hasn't had an acting role in a long time. But yet, here she is, hanging out on the spew with old Whoopi and friends. Yeah, Joe Bear and all the rest of the piggies. But the shit that comes out of her mouth in this little clip right here will blow your mind, and it's absolutely hilarious. My God, how stupid can you be? How dumb do you think? Well, it is the audience of The View. So maybe they do believe it. Well, just wait, guys. This is good. Roll that clip.
You faced a lot of racism growing up in Columbus, Ohio. How did that shape you?
Whew. Well, the military wouldn't allow black families to live on the base, so you had to live in an apartment, and you couldn't take a bus. You couldn't afford a car. You walked. Your dads walked to the base, and sometimes we would go from tree shade to get back to the apartment. My brother and I, my mom, with bags, and my mom would go, "Don't look, don't look, don't look." She'd pull us away because there is someone hanging from a tree.
Oh my God.
And they have a memorial for it now where you can see where people were and left. And
oh my God.
It triggers me today.
I bet it does.
To see that a voice can be silenced. And if a white family supported a black, they're going to get burned down or killed or lynched as well.
You lose. Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of lead time.
Did you catch that, folks? Did you catch that? Poor Pam here. She had to walk as a child because she wasn't allowed to live on base or whatever the fuck. To walk as a child and see bodies hanging in the trees. Thank God her mother protected her from such sights. Man, you poor thing. Wow. Let's see. Well, you must be what? Well, at least over 120 years old. Yeah. Let's see. Let's fact check here just for a minute. Let's see. Pam Grier, born in 1949. 1949. Last lynching in Ohio was, it says right here, 1911. Yeah. So are you telling me there was a body out there swinging around in a tree for, let's do some math here. 39 years? So it's pretty much a skeleton at that point, right? Has it been there so long? Yeah. You sure you didn't see like some Halloween decorations or something and you got confused? You stupid bitch. What are you trying to be anyway? The Wicked Witch of the West or a cowgirl? I can't decide what she's trying to be here, but either way, she's definitely a moron. And if you believe anything of the rhetoric that just came out of her lion-ass mouth, well, there you go. There's the facts, folks. Oh my God. Did you hear the gasp from the View audience in the background? Oh no. Lynching. Oh. Shut the fuck. I just... The reverse racism bullshit that comes out of these dumbass celebrities' mouth is tangible. And here we have a perfect example of that, of a straight bald-faced bullshit lie that she tried to use to pull on the heartstrings of morons that actually thought she had something legitimate to say. Shut the fuck up. You have got to be the dumbest bitch I think I have ever seen come on The View, and that is saying something, folks. That's a high bar. Either way, it's time for Pam here to jump on her broomstick and fly the fuck off because we ain't gonna listen to your bullshit anymore. Tuck and roll, bitch. Oh yeah, speaking of the spew, Sunny Houston, one of the hosts of the old spew, well, she wanted to throw in her 2 cents about the voting rights and stuff like that, and she makes a great point about why black people don't need an ID or shouldn't have to get an ID to vote. Let's hear her out. This ought to be good.
Don't have cars, don't have driver's licenses. So it's sort of a vestige of, I think, post-slavery laws where black people had to prove their right to vote. And oftentimes they couldn't vote because they couldn't pass some crazy test or they didn't have the appropriate ID. It also affects women that are married. Maybe your passport reflects something that's different on your birth certificate or on your driver's license. So really the bottom line is voter suppression. And I agree with him 100%. It's a brilliant notion that less voter ID laws allows more people to vote.
Yeah.
And most democracies do it that way. We're the only ones that really don't do it that way.
You lose.
Are you crazy or just plain stupid?
Well, would you look at that? More bullshit. Shocker. Yeah, old Sunny here. She's trying to tell all you black people out there that you're too stupid to vote. Yeah. Because you're too stupid to go out and get an ID. Yep. Because you don't have transportation or whatever the fuck she came up with as some kind of an excuse. Let me get this straight. So there's a bunch of black people out there that are not able to get a driver's license. So that means they're not able to, rent a car, rent an apartment. They can't get a library card. No. Hell, they can't even get into an R-rated movie, folks, let alone try to buy a beer somewhere. Are you serious? How fucking stupid are you? And no, you are a bald-faced liar when you say most countries don't do their elections like that. Wrong. Most legitimate countries actually ask for ID. Yeah, it's a long list. Look it up, folks. Most countries ask for ID for their vote. America's just one of the countries that doesn't do it. And we're absolutely retarded for that. And it's time to fix it. Yeah. Because we all know what this is really about. You want illegals to vote in our elections. You want people that haven't been here more than 2 days to be able to try and decide our political leaders. People from different countries, different backgrounds, different cultures, have no idea what America is about. All they know is they need to vote for a Democrat because the Democrat told them so when they got smuggled over the border illegally. But of course, they got to twist it and say, well, it's for black people. Poor black people are so stupid, they can't get an ID. But we still got to let them vote. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, right, Sonny? Oh, my God. I can literally see the three-legged hamster trying to crawl up the wheel inside your brain. It's pathetic. It's sad. But it's right on par for being a host of The View. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chopping block, we've got Star Wars star Natalie Portman, who played Princess Amidala Badabada, whatever. And yeah, she's Princess Leia's mom and Luke Skywalker's mom in the prequels, if you don't know. Anakin's love interest. And well, you know, I thought she was kind of cool back in the day. I thought she did a decent job in them Star Wars movies. But of course, she's another one that's just an absolute retard that doesn't know what the fuck she's saying. But here she is, spewing rhetoric and bullshit live on Deadline News. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
What's going on in our country right now is absolutely horrific with what the federal government, Trump's government, Kristi Noem, ICE, what they're doing is really the worst of humanity. And then we also have the best of humanity for the way people are showing up for each other in community, and Americans coming out to support each other and protect each other and fight against injustice. So I could not be prouder to be American right now by the way the Americans are acting. And I could not be sadder to be American right now with the way the government is behaving.
You lose.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
Oh, Natalie, let's see. You've been rich and pampered and living in a gated community since, well, the 90s. So you have no idea what's going on in the political sphere. You have no idea what's really going on in the streets. You haven't had any kind of touch to the actual American person for over 30 years. Yet you want to sit here and talk about like you know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're proud to be an American because illegals are in our country and you want to make sure they can stay. Is that right? Well, were you proud of these illegal aliens when they came over and raped and killed people like Laken Riley, just to name one? The list goes on and on. There's so many names out there that have been unjustly killed by illegal immigrants or raped or worse, robbed. The list goes on and on of all the crimes that illegals have done thanks to Biden opening up the borders. But no, you want to just take the old CNN Democratic talking points and run with it so you can keep getting roles in Hollywood, because that's what you have to do. You have to cater to your blood-sucking vampire elite demigods that actually run Hollywood, sorry. These people are the lowest of low, the scum of scum. They are literally that shit that you scrub off the inside of your toilet bowl when it hasn't been washed in a while. That's what these people are. Yeah, absolute trash. And I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of seeing these dumbasses coming out like they really know what they're talking about. And that includes you, Natalie. I kind of wish Anakin would have finished the job over there on Mustafar, if you know the reference. Time for you to tuck and roll, bitch. Get the fuck out. All right, next on the chopping block, we've got Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde here, who, well, it looks like she's been taking a whole lot of Ozempic. Oh, these celebrities, they can't get skinny the right way, so they got to jab themselves full of shit to try and make themselves skinny, and it's gross, man. You can tell it, like, literally sucks the life out of their face. It's not good. It's bad shit. I can tell, yeah. What happened to good old-fashioned eating right and diet and exercise? I don't know, but either way, these celebrities always find a way to cheat, to try to make themselves look better, when in fact they just make themselves look worse. Just look at some of these plastic surgery women that have aged not so gracefully, including this one. So let's go ahead and hear what Olivia's got to say. I'm sure it's great.
The world is hurting right now, and this country is hurting, and it's appalling. I'm appalled. I'm sickened.
Me too.
And we can't go another day just sort of accepting this as our new norm. It's outrageous. People are being murdered.
I know.
And I don't want to normalize seeing people being murdered on the internet, on film.
Me neither.
It's hideous.
It is.
And so if we can do anything out here to support the movement
ICE.
to cast ICE out, to delegitimize this unbelievably criminal organization, then that's what we should be doing. So I'm proud to wear the pin.
And it's great to see people with your platform to speak out against that kind of stuff, right? That you and so many great creatives here are doing that.
Well, I think so many Americans are. I mean, you see the marches happening around the country. Americans are speaking up in huge numbers, and it's dangerous to be a protester now, and people are still going out into the streets, which is incredibly inspiring.
You lose.
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
You know, for a minute there, I actually thought she was going to say we should support ICE, because everything she was talking about is basically what is happening with the cartels and, you know, the mass amounts of fentanyl that's come over our borders that's literally killing people in the streets every day. I thought that's the way she was going to go, but oh no. No, she had to flip the script, folks. It's all ICE's fault. That's the problem. That's our big issue. Oh, yeah. And it's so inspiring watching lemmings, retards, morons go out in the street with their CNN talking points, literally getting told what to do. Most of them are paid off, and now they're incorporating our schools. Fucking kids out in the streets have no idea what the fuck they're doing, but their teachers told them so. Oh, and they get a free day off at school. Just make sure you go out and say fuck ICE. Yeah, that's a good little Johnny. That's good little Susie. Do what you're told. Be a lemming. Be a little shit. Fucking morons, man. And it just blows my mind. Blows my mind that these people actually think they're righteous. No tears, no protests, no calling out, no pins pinned to your fucking saggy ass titties about Lake and Riley or the mass amounts of people that have been killed, their lives destroyed by fentanyl, raped by border coyotes, and the list goes on. What about the hundreds of thousands of children that have disappeared coming over the border? You gonna put a little pin on your chest for that? Fuck no, you're not. Fuck, of course not. No, because that's not what your overlords told you to do. Yeah. We see right through your bullshit. Just like we could see right through you thanks to all that Ozempic that you took. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the list we've got Edward Norton from American History X. Yeah, and only played the Hulk, and what else was he in? Fight Club. He's been in a lot of movies. He's actually a pretty big star, and well, he's got something to say about ICE. Of course he does. Let's listen in. Roll that clip.
These are not normal times, and it's like we have extrajudicial like assaults on Americans and humans going on a daily basis now, and it's not okay. And even though all people kind of have to put one foot in front of the other and deal with the demands of the day, we cannot act like this is not happening. And I think I think what they're doing in Minnesota with the strike needs to expand. I think we should be talking about a national general economic strike until this is over and stopped.
You lose.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Oh, Edward, you moron. So are you guys noticing a pattern yet? Are you noticing a pattern? You noticing they're all saying the same shit, more or less? It's almost like they were given a script. Like they were told what to say. Oh, wait, that's what they do for a living. So that checks out. Oh, fuck. There's nothing else I can say about this dumbass that I already said about all the other celebrities on this video, but I did want to show you this. It's kind of interesting. So if you didn't notice, let me just fast forward the clip here. Oh, guess who he's sitting next to? Oh, yeah, Olivia Wilde, who I just roasted on the Celebrity Meltdowns. And of course, the bombastic dipshit asshat Seth Rogen. What a piece of trash this guy is. Not only did he ruin the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he also just recently ruined the Muppets. And of course, he's also been known for being anti-Trump and blocking you and throwing you to the wolves if you dare disagree with him on any kind of social media platform. Just a real piece of shit. And it makes sense that these three would be hanging out together. Yeah, probably got the same agent, probably got the same Democratic overlord, and probably will be cut off from their daily dose of adrenochrome if they don't do what they're told. Yeah. Oh, you sick fucks. Dumbass celebrity bullshitters. That's all they are. That's all they are. Puppets. Puppets. To make sure they keep getting paid and stay in the limelight. That's all this is. They don't give a fuck. They go home to their private chef. They go home to their personal trainer. They go home to their multi-million-dollar mansion on the hill with the 8-foot walls and the cameras everywhere and the security guards and the bodyguards. They ain't got to worry about shit. You're a good actor. I'll give you that. You've done some great movies. But man, are you a fucking moron. And it's time for you to tuck and roll. All right, speaking of old bags, we got ourselves some Hollywood royalty here. That's right. Glenn Close, known from such movies as Fatal Attraction. Ugh. Man, she was ugly in that one, and she's still ugly now. Good God. Ugh. Barf. Anyway, I don't know how Michael Douglas thought that was attractive, but okay, we'll go with it. Anyway, she's still around. She's still talking shit, and here she is once again. Got to put her 2 cents in on the ice. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
I am outraged and sickened by what is happening under the Trump regime. The cruelty, inhumanity, and arrogance, the voracious corruption, the cowardice, the sickening hypocrisy, the blatant manipulation of facts, and now the cold-blooded murder of American citizens.
Cold-blooded.
I have felt for a long time that there are thousands and thousands of American citizens with cellars full of guns.
There is.
I fear that ICE is giving them the excuse to pull the trigger. I sense from over here that the great American body politic is stirring, waking up and taking in what's going on, what the Trump regime is attempting to do to our beloved country and its citizens. It is waking up, and mark my words, there will be hell to pay.
Oh, yeah.
You lose.
Hey, moron!
Duh! Look at me. I'm the one with waterboard, dude.
My God. Isn't it funny how they twist the narrative? Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, she sits here and tries to make it out like, oh, these conservative people that got cellars full of guns, they're gonna come out and just cause chaos, blah, 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 which never happens. Never happens. In fact, if we took guns away from the Democrats, mass shootings would probably stop. School shootings would probably stop. No. In fact, we'd probably have a lot less violence in our streets if we took guns away from Democrats. Now, I don't feel like that's the answer. Of course. You know, Americans are, well, we're all American and we all deserve equal rights, and that is the First and Second Amendment. But it's just funny how you twist this narrative. Yeah, you always try to make us conservatives out to be the bad guys. That's right, the bad guys. Why? Because we're trying to get drug dealers off our streets. We're trying to get rapists, murderers, bad people, people from insane asylums from other countries, trying to get them off our streets. Yeah. And even then, I don't care. If you came into this country illegally, you got to go. You broke the law. You need to go out, come back, and do it the right way. You do it the right way, we'll accept you with open arms. But no, these dumb fucking celebrities, they know damn well that their overlords will not stay in power unless they continue to flood our voting systems with illegals that do nothing but push the button for Democrats because that's what they've been told to do. We get all these illegals out, Democrats will never win another election again. Bank on it. You fucking old hag, man. I am so tired of these dumb, crotchety old bitches who've been living a pampered, rich life for what, 50, 60 years? You've been in Hollywood? I can only imagine the shit you've done behind the scenes. Had any pizza lately there, Glenn? I bet you have. Fucking bitch. Anyway, it's time for this old crusty mop to tuck and roll. All right, next on the block, we've got Giancarlo Esposito. Or whatever. Fuck, man, that's a mouthful. I can barely say this guy's name. Anyway, this asshat, who's from Breaking Bad. He was also in The Mandalorian. So he's gotten a lot of work. He's been around for a while now. And, well, oh, man, I talk about saving some of the best for last, folks. Listen to what this dumbass has to say. Roll the clip.
This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. You know, some very rich old white men are exerting their power to suppress our own people, thus creating a feeling of civil war in the streets, preparing the haters to hate, teaching them how to shoot. They're not even trained right, to kill. This is all a preparation for a very insidious problem that's happening in our world. And for me, I have to speak out that we will not be iced out. This is not going to happen. They can't take us all down. If the whole world showed up on Putin's doorstep or on the Iranian's doorstep or in Washington, it would they'll kill 550 million, however, but the rest of us would survive with this is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. But we have to be strong enough to know that we can change the world. We have to change it from within. So if I'm spiritually ready and right, you know, and I'm ready to understand other people and to agree to disagree with them and say, okay, let's find the solution together, then that starts to change things. Not by deporting immigrants, not by killing brown and even white people on the street. It's crossing over now, and believe me, this is gonna really spark the nature of so many people who are gonna show up and say no more. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
You lose. Stop it. Get some help.
Well, you are an absolute psycho. Oh my God. Did you hear what he just said? He's literally trying to start a civil war on his own. Yeah. And he made an excuse for the casualties of it too. Did you hear that? He's like, oh, you know, millions die or whatever. At least we won the revolution. You know, it's cool. It's cool. Go sacrifice yourself, Democrats. Yeah. Yeah, get out there, libtards, and go ahead and sacrifice yourself while I sit on my comfy couch here in my house on the hill with my gated community and just watch it all go down on CNN. Yeah. And then I'll just reap the benefits after it's over. Yeah. You ain't going out and doing shit, buddy. We all know that. Lying sack of shit. And here he is, pushing for straight civil war. That's what it's come to, folks. And I like how he tries to twist that narrative like, oh, they're killing white people in the street. No, a libtard got shot because she tried to run over an ICE agent. But of course, you're going to twist that narrative as well. Yeah. And it just goes to show, folks, like we don't have our own eyeballs. Like we can't do our own research. Like we can't see the fucking video and what's going on. Yet you sit here and spew your lies, your rhetoric, your bullshit, thinking like it's actually the truth. It's a fucking miracle how stupid these people are. It blows my mind. And at this point, maybe it's not stupid after all. Maybe it's just nefarious. Yeah, there's a big word for you, buddy. Look that one up. I think you're nefarious. And I think you're doing this shit on purpose. People like this need to be seriously looked at under a microscope. Because there is something going on behind the scenes to make a dumbass like this say this shit out in public. Inciting a civil war like this. It's just dumb. Just when you think it couldn't get worse, folks, there it is. Tuck and roll, you piece of shit. All right, next on the chopping block, we got ourselves moron what's his name? Dinklage. Peter Dinklage, right? Peter Dinklage? Yeah, I think that's it. He's part of the widow people. Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones, and recently he was in the Toxic Avenger movie, which was terrible, by the way. I mean, it had a couple good parts in it, but it ain't nothing to the classic, and just goes to show how far his career has fallen. But here he is, standing outside. He's reading a poem that was written by that poor lady that was shot by ice. Oh, sad. Let's go ahead and hear him out.
This is a poem by Amanda Gorman called for Renee Nicole Good, killed by ice on January 7th, 2026. They say she is no more, that there her absence roars, blood blown like a rose. Ice wheels flinched and froze. Now, bare riot of candles, dark fury of flowers, pure howling of hymns. If for us she arose, somewhere in the pitch deep of our grief, crouches our power, the howl where we begin, straining upon the edge of the crooked crater of the worst of what we've been. Change is only possible and all the greater when the labor and bitter anger of our neighbors is moved by the love and better angels of our nature. What they call death and void, we know is breath and voice. In the end, gorgeously endures our enormity. You could believe departed to be the dawn, when the blank night has so long stood.
Oh God, is it over yet?
But our bright, fled angels will never be fully gone, when they forever are so fiercely good.
Good Lord. That was fucking terrible. Holy shit. One of the worst poems I ever heard. That was stupid. It got cut off a little early, folks. Hang on. I don't think the clip was quite over yet. Let me find the rest of the clip. I apologize. Hang on just a second. Ah, okay, here it is. Found it. All right, let's go ahead and watch the end of this clip. I think it's got a happy ending, folks. Let's check it out.
Dark fury of flowers.
Ah, help! Let me go!
Quiet, little guy.
Oh. Oh, that was good. Oh, that felt good. I loved it. Good job, Trump, taking out that trash. Now tuck and roll, you little prick. All right, guys, last but not least, we've got ourselves the ultimate tard. That's right, Billie Eilish. Whatever her name is. So anyway, Billie here rose to fame from her singing skills, and she ain't bad. I ain't gonna take that away from her. But, of course, she's indoctrinated. She's stupid, and she's been told what to say by her overlords, or else you lose your career, bitch. You know how that goes, right? Well, anyway, don't want to get canceled. So here she is at the Grammys, which was another shit show, just like the Golden Globes, where they come out and spew their bullshit rhetoric every time, man. You could set your clock to it. But this one went uber viral because this just goes to show how stupid these people really are. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter, and the people matter. And I say sorry.
Fuck ice is what she said.
You lose.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
My God, Billie, you have got to be the dumbest bitch ever. Oh, wow. So this one went mainstream, guys, because, well, come to find out, Billie actually lives on native land. That's right. She bought a home that used to be property of one of the Native American tribes. And last I heard, they got a lawsuit out on her now, telling her she needs to get off their land now because she's, well, openly admitted that it's stolen. How stupid are these people? Well, if it's stolen land, you know, if anybody can be here, well, how come you don't open up your gated community and take down the big wall that you have around your ginormous multi-million-dollar mansion up on the hill and go ahead and let a few illegals move on in? Yeah, set the example, Billie. Set the example. But no, of course she won't. Of course not. Of course not. She wants you to do what you need to do. You average working and hardworking Americans out there, you patriots, she thinks you need to do more. While she sits up on the hill all pampered laughing about it. What a piece of shit. Unbelievable. The pure ignoramus, the dipshittery that comes out of this next generation's mouth is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And the saddest part of it is, folks, she's got a lot of fans. She does. And of course, all these seals and parrots, all they did all night at the Grammys is sit there and clap like seals. As they all got up there and fuck ice, blah, blah, blah. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're just stupid. Yep. And they get told what to do. Or they will lose their relevance. Yeah. Yeah. No more record deals. No more movie deals. Yep. And this is why they do what they're told. That's why they stay in line. It's sick. And frankly, I'm tired of it. And most of us true Americans out there already know these celebrity fucks don't have any idea what they're talking about. All it is a bunch of rhetoric bullshit. And as you can see throughout this entire video, the pattern is obvious. They all say the same stupid shit with the same talking points, and this is just another prime example of that. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this edition of Celebrity Meltdowns, and oh man, was it action-packed. It was a good one. And if you made it all the way here to the end, I really appreciate you watching all the way through. Make sure to hit that like button right there if you would, please. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and of course, make sure you're following me on Rumble. That's Snow Dub on Rumble, because you just never know when YouTube's going to try and shut this patriotic puppet down for speaking the truth. But I tell you what, they're really trying. They keep hitting me with strikes left and right, but I don't care. I'm going to keep coming at them. I'm going to keep laying it down, and I ain't going to stop. You're going to have to pull this dead puppet off the internet before I ever stop exploiting you pieces of shit demtards and you libtards out there that continue to spew your lies and rhetoric. Hell yeah. Much love, everybody. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for sticking around and being a part of this channel, a part of this movement as we make Muppets great again. Much love. I'll catch you on the next one. Tuck and roll.
Make Muppets great again.